Hi, how are you? Welcome to this video from our podcast channel called Gumball Sports Machine. If this is your first time here, well, if you could go ahead and hit that like, hit the subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. And you could catch us live. But here's a segment from our most recent podcast. Like and subscribe, like my OG says. Thank you. DLO, the NBA season has come to a close. Okay, as we've mentioned a few times, which means I don't know when it's going to happen, but sometime I believe between now and when the play-in starts, the voting will take place for the NBA MVP award. DLO, we've talked about it all year. The season has now officially come to a close, and the voting will happen for the MVP. If you have a vote, David Largo, your vote for the NBA MVP Most Valuable Player Award is.
And to me, this is not the most exciting award that's going to be given out this year. There is another award that I'm actually more excited to see what happens with.
Oh,
And that's probably a good thing because we should probably go back and look at our picks that we made at the start of the season and see how accurate
and I have
we
those,
were,
D-Lo.
because we were not accurate at all with
We
any.
weren't even close. We were not even close.
Well, you were a lot closer than I was. I mean, I have a
Oh,
feeling that your MVP guess is going to be exactly who I think it is, and who I think that you picked to start the year. Um, but no,
where did it go?
if I had a vote, my vote would go to SGA. The Thunder are the best team in the league, and they haven't had Jada essentially all season. He hasn't played remotely enough games to be considered like a functional part of the team this year. Mm, And they still won the most games in the NBA. He's averaging so many points. Listen, so many points on elite efficiency. I think I saw a stat the other day that this is the most efficient mid-range like field goal percentage season that we've ever seen from an NBA player. Like that's how efficient he is. And listen, I know that everyone wants to see someone new every year. We want to see someone other than SGA and Jokic win it. That's why everyone is pushing this Luca for MVP or Wemby for MVP narrative that's going on right now. But objectively, just like when you look at it, it's Shea, and I don't think it's relatively close this year.
That's hard to argue, D-Lo. It's very hard to argue. And I'm not mad at you at all for saying that. I can't look at you and be like, oh, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Like I usually do. Okay. Because this is a great take by you, David Largo. But it's wrong. It's wrong.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
And I know who your pick is.
My pick for the most valuable player in the NBA. Okay, hold on. Maybe I have to double check. Is Nikola Jokic, is he eligible?
Did he sit today?
He played today.
Then yes.
Okay. Scratch that. My pick.
I think.
He should be, right?
I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up while you make your pick.
My pick for the most valuable player award is Nikola Jokic. He is the most valuable player on his team in the NBA. Without Nikola Jokic, they are not nearly as good as they are. Now, I understand he went out for a substantial amount of time with an injury. He had the knee injury, and he went out for 6 weeks or whatever it was. And they kind of held afloat. You know, Jamal Murray kind of steered the ship while he was gone. Some other guys stepped up. Peyton Watson stepped up. Some other guys stepped up while Nikola Jokic was out. Nikola Jokic is the best player in basketball, and he is the most valuable player in basketball, and he should win the MVP award. He is absolutely ridiculous. He leads the league in rebounds and assists while also averaging 28 points a game. There's very few people in the league in NBA history that have been able to do that, let alone over these past few years. Now, obviously, whatever happened last year doesn't count to what it counts this year. But this year, Nikola Jokic should be the most valuable player. He should be. And again, SGA has been fantastic this year. The answer I was originally going to say was Wemby. Because I think DLO, once Wemby wins his first MVP, it's going to be a domination for the next 10 plus years. It's going to be Shohei Ohtani-esque. And the reason why I say that is because for the next years to come, it's going to be, okay, Shohei Ohtani won the MVP. Who came in second? Who came in second MVP? Who came in third? Those are people we're going to look at because we know who's going to win MVP this year. Victor Wembanyama is going to be in the MVP conversation, if not win the MVP over the 10 plus years, the next 10 plus years. He's going to be a problem more than he already is right now. But for this year, I 100% believe Nikola Jokic should be the MVP. He's the best player in basketball. He is ridiculously valuable to his team. Without him, the Nuggets are nothing. I fully believe that. And I think that the same way about the San Antonio Spurs, because they were last year. Without Wemby, they were nothing. And Nikola Jokic has shown that this year, he's, again, the most valuable player. But again, I think this is the last one before Wemby absolutely takes over.
And listen, that's not who I thought you were going to say.
Jaylen Brown?
No.
Who'd you think I was going to say? Luka.
I thought you were going to say Luka.
Yeah, but Luka's not eligible, though.
He might.
Really?
I know they're trying to make the case because he missed a game or two, apparently, when his daughter was being born. Back in like December, and they're trying to say that shouldn't count against him because anyone in their right mind would miss work to go witness their child's birth.
Absolutely.
And so they're saying, well, they're trying to argue with the NBA and say that those games should not count against him.
Okay.
So he could still be
he in that conversation and up for those postseason awards.
He should be. And again, this is just the fundamental problem with the games played system is that if you're telling me Luka Doncic doesn't deserve to be in this conversation, you're drunk.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
100% agree. 100% agree.
And that brings up a good question too, because I don't know if you saw what Wemby was talking about. Did you see Wemby's presser?
I did. And yeah,
where he was talking about the games and minutes played. And yeah.
Yep. I absolutely did. First of all, how ridiculously smart is Wemby?
Yeah, I know. Doing what did he do? 65 times like 30 or something like that. Yeah. And then he did 75 times 20, just like right in his head. I'm like
that.
Yeah, you got it, dude.
You got my vote.
But no, like when he said that, I'm like, that's a way smarter decision.
Yep.
To put that on instead of games played. Because when you think about it, at the end of the day, a lot of these superstars are playing 35 to 40 minutes a game. So realistically, they should hit that minute goal. Even Wemby on a minutes restriction, he would hit that goal, right? And if he missed time, which he did this year, he would still be eligible if he played enough minutes. I think that's a much better point than the games played, because games played is just so injury dependent.
Yeah.
Whereas like with load management, you not only are you sitting players, but you're also probably having them on a minute restriction, which would lessen that chance.
Yeah.
So I feel like in that case, it makes a lot more sense. And shout out to Wemby for being just this really swell and smart guy. By the way,
dude. And you know what? And if there is going to be a guy that dominates the league for the next 10, 15, 20 years, I'd want it to be Wemby.
And speaking of, dominating the next 15, 20 years, that other award that I was talking about, Rookie of the Year, can we throw that in here? And
hey, DLO, absolutely. And I'm glad you brought that up. And I'm glad you brought up our predictions at the beginning of the year, because would this be a good time to bring back those predictions?
Oh yeah, start with MVP, and we can start with mine because mine was so far off the rails.
Yeah. Somebody we talked about earlier in the show, D'Lo. Your
Yeah,
2026 MVP prediction was Giannis Antetokounmpo.
and listen, it started off so good when they were
It did.
winning games,
It
and he
did.
was looking really phenomenal. Yeah, and then it all just went
And
downhill.
then just, I mean, off the Grand Canyon it went, D'Lo. You know what I mean? That was rough.
Yep,
It's
and it
okay.
was. So we talk about the Grand Canyon. It went off Mount Everest.
Yeah.
It fell
That
from the
okay.
highest peak.
You know what?
Okay.
That's okay because D'Lo, I still believe in you. One and two, I'm right down there with you because this is just the MVP award. So
Yeah,
the MVP
but
award.
yours was closer because I know
No,
you had Luca.
I did. My
Yeah,
prediction was Luca, and he may not win it this year. Actually, he definitely won't win it this year. But he was close. He's probably be in
he
top
was a
five.
lot. He was a lot. He would probably be top three.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Defensive Player of the Year. This is where I fell off the cliff. This is where I fell off the Mount Everest cliff because my
Yeah,
and
because you
now again,
wanted to be different, and
I just we all knew who was going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year, right? It was always kind of
yeah,
obvious. So I was like, you know what?
and
Let
I
me be
took that.
different.
I took the gimme. I
You
needed
did
one,
as you should, D'Lo. I took a Men Thompson. Now I'll take that right here on the chin. I'll take it. That's an L. Okay.
which he hasn't.
So
He hasn't been a bad defender this year.
no. But he hasn't been the defender that he's been over this career.
No.
That was the biggest problem. I thought he was going to
Yep.
take that jump, and he just didn't. So and D'Lo, you took Wemby, and that is probably who's going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year. Not probably. That is who's going to win Defensive Player of the Year.
And when
Now,
we talk about a defensive player of the year, and we talk about a men. Can we talk about Asar and like he might be better than a men defensively?
boy, he's a problem. He's a problem. And the thing is, D'Lo, they might be two of the most athletic players who ever played in the NBA. I've never seen anybody jump as quickly as these boys do, Asar Thompson and Amen Thompson. Like they rise up so fast, so
Mm-hmm.
fast. But to your point, Asar might be a little bit of a better defender right now than Amen Thompson, just because, and I would say just because of the load that Amen Thompson has had to take offensively for the Rockets. Yeah, here's the number 3 option. You know, it's KD Şengün, and then Amen Thompson. You know, he's kind of their number 3 guy. And so Asar Thompson, he's 6, 7, 8 down the list in terms of options. So he can kind of mainly focus on defense. So that's kind of in defense of Amen Thompson. 6th man of the year, D'Lo.
Oh boy.
Do you remember who you had for 6th man of the year?
I picked someone who got traded and then waived and is still
Yeah.
not in the league.
Lonzo Ball. That was your pick, D'Lo. That was
And
your
listen, and listen, it wasn't blasphemous to say going from preseason. Like it really wasn't awful to say
No.
that. He looked
Mm-mm.
good in preseason.
Mine's not much better. So again, I'm laughing.
It just didn't
because
translate.
no. It didn't translate as well as we thought it would.
I don't even remember yours.
Mine
Be
was
so for real.
Russell Westbrook.
Okay, and listen, that's not a bad answer though. He was phenomenal this year.
He was pretty good. He was pretty good. Now I don't know if he's going to be a candidate, but he was a lot
No,
better.
I think I definitely think he started too many games.
Yeah, especially toward when they started trading everybody, or getting getting rid of everybody.
And speaking of, Jaime should win it this year. Jaime Haka
Six man
should
of the
win
year.
the award. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
It's
between him, Peyton
Pritchard.
Pritchard.
Shout out to
Now
Colin Gillespie.
as much as I would love for him to be in that conversation,
Although I
he
think
kind
he
of fell
started
off.
too much.
He also did start a lot of games. He also he kind of fell off towards the end of the season, which kind of made me a little sad. But
Shout out to Colin Gillespie.
shout out,
Don't
Colin
say
Gillespie.
that.
Boy, and I got a message for you later in the day, boy. Stay tuned. All right, Coach of the Year. Do you remember who you had?
I think I had. Did I have Ime?
You absolutely did have Ime. You had
I
Ime
thought I
Udoka.
did.
You had Ime Udoka, who could absolutely win it. Now he may not be a candidate because there are probably some other candidates that are a little bit ahead of him. But it's not a bad pick. Do you remember who I had? This is a rough one. I thought they were
I
going to be a
don't.
lot better this year.
I don't remember.
Jamal Mosley, coach for the Magic.
Yeah, and we did think that they were going to be a lot better than they were. But they definitely picked it up towards the end of the year, and I think they're in a good spot going into, you know, playoffs
Yeah. Yeah. I think if they can.
or play in, as I should say. We'll get to that later. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because they'll be at
and
Philadelphia.
and looking at this award is between two teams, and it's between San Antonio and
Celtics.
Detroit. And Detroit.
Really? You don't
Did
think Joe
we
Mazzulla?
did we expect Detroit to come in and get the number 1 seed this year?
No, we didn't. No.
We didn't. Did
Mm-mm.
we also expect them to win the most games in the East
No. Mm-mm.
and be a
No.
top 3 team in the NBA record-wise? Like I didn't think so.
But I think you could also say the same thing about Joe Mazzulla, though.
You can, but listen, when you think about it, JB Bickerstaff and you have Mitch Johnson.
Yeah.
Both we thought, well, Detroit we kind of knew would be in a better position, just because of the playoff series that they had last year. They took the Knicks to 7 and they made the Eastern Conference Finals that year,
Right.
last year. And then Mitch Johnson and the Spurs, we thought that they were going to be 1 year away. I know I predicted them to be closer to the play-in 6,
Yeah.
7, 8 range, right?
Right.
And so the fact that they're 2 and they're like 3 games behind the Thunder for the best record in the NBA.
Unbelievable. I do tend to agree with
But
you,
I
D-Lo.
I I understand the Joe Mazzulla. I just don't like the Celtics. So
That's
I'm
fair.
not gonna say
Yeah.
that he's in there.
Yeah. I don't like the Celtics very much either, but I do like Joe Mazzulla. I think he's a fantastic. I think he's a phenomenal coach. I do think those
And
are going to be the 3 candidates, though.
he's not even better than Eric Spoelstra.
Well.
Listen, Eric Spoelstra has outcoached him multiple times. And that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, let's move on. Yeah. Okay, last one. Now, this, I don't know if I think you might be able to. Most improved player. I was way off. Way off.
I don't even remember who I picked for this category.
Your pick for most improved player was Khalil Ware.
And it's not a bad pick.
No, not at all. He was really, really good this
He
year.
was really good this year.
No.
Well, when Spo didn't have him in a doghouse, he was really good this year.
He stood out this year. He definitely took that jump.
Not winning most improved, sadly.
No.
But
now this award, I do think Colin Gillespie can win.
I think so too. But I don't think he does.
No, I don't think he will either. I think he'll be a candidate. I don't think he wins.
He'll be a candidate. I don't
Mhm.
think he wins it. I think that there is this guy and he plays on the that's right, Tyrese Maxey.
Most improved?
Boy, the jump that he's made.
Most improved?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's tough.
You don't think so?
But he was already so good.
And he was, and he got that.
That's tough.
And Jamal almost averaged 30 this year.
But he was already so good, D-Lo. I don't know if he'll be able to win it because he was already really, really, really good.
No, I think you're underestimating.
Oh man.
He averaged 28 this year, Jamal.
Did he? What did he average last year?
26.
Yeah, see,
but he's also more efficient, and he's now the primary ball handler. And
yeah.
When you do it, all things considered, he should be in the conversation.
That's interesting. Okay, that's.
But then again, it's just like there's not a whole I can't think of another player off the top of my head.
No, I mean, Keon Ellis maybe could be in that conversation.
Hell no.
Um, yeah, it's not a very long list.
It's not a very long list.
No, it's not a very
It's
long list.
not. And what are the odds of winning this award? Like who is
Who is
first?
favored? That's a good point.
Let's go look at that.
Most improved player.
Dylan Brooks,
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Keontae. Yeah, Keontae.
Keontae George.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good one.
AJ
Man,
Mitchell was really good this year, but he
yeah.
didn't play enough games.
I don't think Dylan Brooks played
Keontae
enough
didn't
games either.
play. Dylan Brooks didn't play enough.
Mm-mm.
Ryan Rollins,
That could be a good one. That could be a good one.
Nikhil Alexander Walker,
That's another good one. Yeah, that's probably who's gonna win it.
Denny, Jalen
Dang,
Duran.
did Denny play enough games?
Yeah,
He did.
pretty sure.
That's tough. That's tough, man.
Yeah, Jalen Duran.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if Jalen Duran won it. I wouldn't be mad if Danny Avdia won it.
Yeah, Colin Gillespie, Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson, that's another good one. Hey, Dilo, can we
Uh,
hold on real quick?
whoever that guy is on the Celtics, Queta.
Oh yeah, Keita. Yeah, Keita
Yeah,
or
that
Keita, or
one.
however you say his name, Naheem
Yeah,
Keita. Yeah, I mean he was pretty good. That's okay. There's some more names on that list than I thought.
then I thought, yeah. Now
Yeah.
looking at it,
Mhm. Real quick, Dilo, we can spend like a minute or two. The Hawks, for them to trade Trey
where did
Young
they come from? By the
and then
way,
to make it out of the play-in.
it's the Kaminga effect. Funny. That's why I wanted him in Miami.
Man, but even then he
Him,
hasn't even played that much. Like it's hard for them to find
Nikhil
minutes for him.
Alexander Walker,
I mean, him, Jalen Johnson, like you mentioned, Jalen
Jalen
Johnson
Johnson.
and Yeko Kongu. Like that's a team that caused a lot of problems.
Actually, yeah, really late.
Man, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yep.
Okay, D'Lo, let's move on to our final segment of the night. Once again, we are recapping the NBA season and looking
Wait,
ahead.
whoa, we missed one.
Did we miss one? Oh, Rookie of the Year. I'm
Rookie
sorry, you
of
brought
the
up Rookie of the Year.
the best award that's gonna be, and it is it Con Knuckle or is it Cooper Flag? And you know what they're saying about Cooper Flag, right? There's
What are they
50
saying?
stars, but only one flag. And that is so tough. And it's so
That's a good
tough.
one. I hate how good that is. I hate how good that is.
Because
Oh
they
my
don't deserve him. They don't deserve him after
No, they
trading
don't.
Luca.
No, they don't.
And listen,
It's
that's what the Bucks
rigged.
should do. And that's what the Bucks should have done. They should have traded Giannis at the deadline, and then they would have had AJ DeMansta, first overall pick. Now look at him.
So
Anyways,
dumb.
I want
I'm
to
trying to
give
find,
I want to give a shout out to the other rookies who are just like aren't in the race, but have also played really good this year. VJ Edgecombe,
Yep.
Dylan Harper, Derek Queen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot, and then that's not even all of them either. Like there are so many rookies who played really
There
well
are.
this year.
There really are. I mean, this was a standout year. I mean, you look at I don't know how many minutes Demeen, I think that's his name, in Brooklyn. Igor Demeen in Brooklyn. So he was another high overall pick. So our picks for Rookie of the Year, we both picked Cooper Flag, but my different pick would be VJ Edgecombe. Neither of us picked Concanibal, who I think will win it. I said this at work on the Wolf and Luke show at work the other day. I said I think Concanibal will win the MVP award. I think he's been more consistent. I think he has been more impactful to
MVP,
winning on his team. Oh, Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry. That was crazy. I'm sorry.
MVP, huh?
I think he's been more
Great.
impactful to winning on his team, and he's had the more consistent year. Cooper Flag will be the better player by far. By far. And I think this year it'll be actually no, it really won't. Because LeBron won Rookie of the Year when Melo was supposed to.
Mhm.
So, I do think,
yeah, going back to it, Maxine Raymond, Cedric
yeah,
Coward,
yeah, Cedric Howard was
Ace
really good for Green
Bailey,
River.
Jeremiah Fears.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
dude, it was a good draft class. It was a
this
really
was a
good
really good
draft
class.
class.
It
But
was.
I'm gonna go in a different direction than you and say that Con Knipple will not win Rookie of the Year, and neither will Cooper Flag. They will both be holding that trophy. Okay? They will
Okay,
give a co-Rookie of the Year.
I'm not mad at
If
that.
there was if there was any year for them to give a co-Rookie of the Year, because they have done it before, it would be this year. Mm,
Agreed.
Con Knipple has finished number one in 3-point baskets made in the NBA. Led the league this year as a rookie. And not only that, has opened up the floor for both LaMelo and Brandon Miller,
Yeah,
who, by the way, have been awesome this year. I
both
love
took
both of
huge
those
jumps.
guys.
Both took huge.
Mm,
The Melo Ball is slowly becoming one of my favorite players in the league.
Yeah, he has a way with the basketball that not a whole people have.
Absolutely.
And then obviously Cooper Flag, he led all rookies in all statistical categories: scoring, rebounding, block, steals, assists, you name it. So, and then obviously Con Knipple and the Hornets will be in the play-in. They will probably make the second game. We're going to talk about that later. Mm, I think that this is a co-rookie of the year. If they were ever going to give it out, it has to be this year. They have both just played too good for them to not do it, I guess. Mm,
Yeah.
And the other thing is that especially as of late, because Cooper Flag started really slow, but
Mhm.
he's peaked so much higher than Con Knipple has.
I mean, D'Lo, he has a 50-point game. He has 2 plus point games. He's
He
been
had
ridiculous.
back to back where he had like 96 points over 2 games.
Yeah. As a rookie, as a teenager,
As a rookie, he just turned 19.
that's insane.
So I think that rookie of the year just fits.
Yeah.
It does.
I like it. I like it. That's probably what I'd rather happen too. They both deserve it. They both earned it. They've both earned it. And so for them both to get that recognition would be pretty cool.
And it
Especially
would.
being teammates in college.
Mhm.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, you could throw come on Malawach in there. You say like a little trio rookie of the
And
year.
listen, I'm just kind of
No.
disappointed with him. I thought he was gonna come in and just take over at least that backup role,
Yeah.
like
I
immediately, and he just kind of hasn't.
No, and I will say though, I'm not mad at it. I'm really not because I'm glad that he didn't have to do it because also Iguodaro took that year two jump. Like he has been integral to this basketball team. He played all 82. He played all 82. He's been a very very good backup when Mark Williams was healthy. When Mark
Mhm.
Williams got hurt for those few weeks, he stepped in and he played some really really good basketball. He's supremely athletic. He can finish at the rim. He can defend the rim to an extent. He's only 6'9", but he's supremely athletic. So he's able to time his jumps pretty good. But I'm kind of glad Malawach didn't have to do that. I think Rasheer Fleming was probably the better rookie of the two on the Suns this year. But yeah, I think you guys like to troll me for the. I think the Suns have a pretty bright future with those guys. I think Rasheer Fleming and Kamal Malawach can be the future for the Phoenix Suns, especially if Devin Booker continues to play the way he is in his prime.
And I think the thing with me is that he just when he has been on the floor, he hasn't been eye popping.
That's a good one.
And considering where Derek Queen was, what, 4 picks later, and you could have had him instead.
Yeah.
But we came into like this pick knowing that this was going to be a project. Like he wasn't BA ready, so it's just kind of hard to determine. But just based off of it, like no, he just hasn't looked good when he's even on the floor. You know what I
No,
mean?
he's had moments. He's had moments, but it's nothing sustainable that he's had. Now, hey, the other night when they played the Mavericks, hey, Cooper tried to rise up on him. Man said, "No, sir." Sent it back to Duke. Sent that ball back to Duke, and then stared
And
at him afterwards.
And that's cool and all, but Cooper, I guarantee you had double digits in multiple statistical categories that night.
Stand by. No, because you want to play with my dog. That's okay. Hold on, man. What you got for me, dog? Because I think man, that was his first start, and he had a double. Or no, he didn't have a double. I think he had like 12 rebounds or something like that. Hold on, don't even trip. Don't even trip. Hold on, real quick, before we get to this playing talk, because you wanna play on my dog name. Cooper had 11 points, 4 of 18, and he did have 11 rebounds, but.
Oh, double digits. Here we go.
He had 4 of 18.
Exactly what I said.
Yep, that's all right. That's okay.
What I said.
Yeah, Man had 14 rebounds. Yeah, take that, sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hold that with the green beans and your cabbage, and you
I know, like it was fine, but you just said you sent him all the way back to Duke. Like that was just really disrespectful.
Two-handed it.
To a co-rookie of the year.
Two-handed it. I like them apples.
Gotta find